The world watches with bated breath. Donald Trump, a name synonymous with disruption, is back at the helm of American power. His return sends ripples of uncertainty across the globe, but nowhere more so than the Middle East. This volatile region, already a cauldron of ancient rivalries and modern complexities, braces itself for another shakeup. Trump's first foray into Middle Eastern diplomacy was anything but predictable. Will his second act be a repeat performance, or does he have a new script in hand? Trump brought his own brand of diplomacy to the table, transactional, unorthodox, and often controversial. He tore up agreements, brokered unexpected deals, and challenged long-held assumptions. His approach, while unsettling to some, did yield results. The question now is whether those results will form the foundation of a stable Middle East, or become the seeds of future turmoil. The stability of global energy markets, the fight against terrorism, and the delicate balance of power in the region all hang in the balance. As the world holds its breath, the region stands at a crossroads. To understand the potential trajectory of Trump's Middle East policy in his second term, one must first revisit the dramatic shifts of his first. His tenure began with a bang, or rather, a shredding. The Iran nuclear deal, a cornerstone of Obama-era diplomacy painstakingly negotiated over years, was unceremoniously discarded. Trump, ever the showman, opted for a policy of maximum pressure, slapping crippling sanctions on Iran and isolating it on the world stage. Trump, the dealmaker, brokered the Abraham Accords, normalizing relations between Israel and several Arab states. These accords, hailed by some as a historic breakthrough, were a testament to Trump's unconventional approach and his ability to forge unlikely alliances. However, they also underscored his willingness to prioritize short-term gains over long-term solutions, particularly when it came to the Palestinian issue. Throughout his first term, Trump remained a staunch ally of Saudi Arabia, overlooking human rights concerns in favor of strategic partnerships and lucrative arms deals. His embrace of the Saudi crown prince, even in the face of international condemnation over the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, raised eyebrows and fueled accusations of misplaced loyalties. As he embarks on his second term, the ghosts of his past decisions loom large. Few issues preoccupied Trump during his first term as much as Iran. The Islamic Republic, long a thorn in the side of American foreign policy, became the focal point of Trump's maximum pressure campaign. The withdrawal from the nuclear deal set the stage for a period of heightened tensions. Sanctions designed to cripple Iran's economy had a devastating impact on ordinary Iranians, but failed to achieve their intended goal. Instead, they pushed Iran further down the path of defiance, emboldening hardliners and fueling anti-American sentiment. As Trump settles back into the Oval Office, the Iran conundrum remains as intractable as ever. Will he double down on his hawkish stance, severing diplomatic ties entirely and pushing for regime change? Or will he be open to a new deal? The stakes are high and the world watches with bated breath as Trump prepares to make his next move. The Persian Gulf, a region synonymous with energy riches and geopolitical rivalries, was another arena where Trump's foreign policy left its mark. His unwavering support for Saudi Arabia, the de facto leader of the Gulf Arab states, and his transactional approach to diplomacy had a profound impact on the regional balance of power. The Abraham Accords, while hailed as a foreign policy triumph, also exposed the shifting sands of Gulf Arab politics. These agreements, driven in part by shared anxieties about Iran and a desire to curry favor with the Trump administration, signaled a growing willingness among some Gulf states to prioritize their own security and economic interests over traditional Arab solidarity with the Palestinians. As Trump begins his second term, the Gulf Arab states find themselves at a crossroads. The old order, already strained by internal divisions and external pressures, is crumbling. The rise of China as a global power, coupled with America's perceived retreat from the region under the Trump administration, has left a void that others are eager to fill. Will he continue to prioritize arms sales and security partnerships over human rights and democratic reforms? The answers to these questions will shape the future of the Gulf and have far-reaching consequences for the broader Middle East. The Middle East stands on the brink, with Trump's return adding to the uncertainty. The region's future hangs in the balance as the world watches closely.